I'm gonna be showing you all the fastest way to earn money on the Forge. Let's get right into this. So I made a video a few days ago showing that the fastest way to earn money was by forging ores together and then selling them, but that's actually not the case because I just figured out a new money making method that allowed me to earn over 150,000 gold in under an hour, and I'm gonna be showing you all how to do the same. So for this method, we don't really need a good pickaxe, and rather we need good armor and a weapon, and that's because the best money making method is actually by selling essence, because these essence actually sell for a crazy amount and they allow you to earn a bunch of money, and we get essence by killing creatures. So if we go over to the mines over here, we can get a bunch of essence just by killing skeletons. So if you don't really have any good weapons and they aren't really that good, you can kill like regular skeletons right here because they have a low amount of HP, but you will only get like tiny, medium, and small essence, which these essence are alright, but they don't sell for nearly as much as epic essence and superior essence. And how we get those is we need to go to the volcanic depths. So we run over here, let's jump down this pile. Someone probably already mined the rocks for us, and now down here we can kill the elite skeletons and the reapers. So the reason why we want good weapons and armor, because these people do a bunch of damage and they also have a bunch of health, but with good weapons and armor we can easily kill all of them. And look at that, we already got a bunch of essence, and on top of essence these people also drop bones and slimite. So these skeletons up here, they can drop like bonite, and these slimes can drop slimite. So we can forge these together into armor, and then we can sell the armor on top of the essence. So just this slime right here, I believe we can one tap them, and yes we can. Our weapons are just that good that if we do a heavy attack we can insta kill almost all of these people. So we just run around and we keep insta killing all of them, and we get a bunch of essence, which on top of good weapons and armor is also a good idea to get a good raise. You don't really need to do this, but the demon race is the best, especially for combat. The angel race is good for mining, but the demon race right here is super good for combat because we gain movement speed, attack speed, physical damage, stronger fire damage, and we gain a bunch of extra buffs that help us kill enemies even faster. So just jump down here and just keep killing all of these people for quite a while. Farming these people down here is kind of endgame, so if you aren't strong enough you can always kill regular skeletons, but once again those don't sell for nearly as much. But anyway, once we're ready to go we can just respawn, and this will teleport us back over to the start where we can then sell our essence. So to sell our essence we just walk up to this guy over here, and usually we never want to talk to this guy because we don't want to sell him any of our ore and we want to forge it together, but we do want to sell him our essence. So I did stockpile on essence. This is probably from like 10 or 15 minutes of grinding, which is not that much. All this from 10 or 15 minutes. Let's click accept and let's see how much it gives us in 26,000. That is a crazy good deal. So let's click deal, and boom, there we go, 26,000 gold. And that may not seem like too much, but for 10 or 15 minutes of grinding, that is a crazy good offer. And of course we can just keep doing that over and over, so within an hour we can get about 150,000 gold, which is super good. And as I mentioned, on top of that, the people do drop bonite and slimite, which we can then go over to the forge and we can forge all of it together into armor. And also I recommend forging armor rather than weapons, just because armor is more valuable overall. And just like that, on top of the 26,000 we just made, we just got another 2.7 thousand just from the armor, and then we can sell it to this guy over here, which I already crafted a bunch of bonite armor as well, so we can sell that. Let's click accept, and boom, $7.6 thousand. So total from that 10 to 15 minutes we earned over $35,000, which we can just keep repeating that over and over. Also, the more money that we get, the more we can upgrade our armor and weapons. So we can go over here to the enhancer, we can upgrade our armor and weapons more by using the essence and our money, and then that will make us even stronger, so then we can kill these people even easier. Right now I don't really need to upgrade my stuff too much more. I mean, I could definitely upgrade it, but at the moment it's already good enough to kill all the people down here. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you accept Rowan's quest. That's basically just the commander dude right outside the mines, because he'll give you a quest to go inside the mines and kill a bunch of skeletons, and then upon completing his quest he'll give you a bunch of money and XP, and he'll just keep giving you new quests. So make sure you accept that while you're killing these people, just to get even more money on top of that. But one of the most important things about gaining essence is to primarily have a good weapon. Your armor does matter, and it matters a lot, but if you have a super good weapon that can insta kill skeletons in one hit, then you don't even need armor because they'll already be dead. And that is why I have this weapon right here. I am gonna upload a YouTube short on how I crafted this weapon, so if you're interested in seeing that, make sure to smash that subscribe button button, because this weapon is so good and it can insta-kill almost anything with the heavy attack. It is still pretty difficult to kill Reapers because they do take a couple hits, but with the Death Axe skeletons, they can insta-die from one heavy attack. And nothing has even hit me in quite a while just because of how fast we keep killing these people. And let's teleport back over to spawn and let's see how much money we can get from just killing these people for a few minutes, which I didn't even lock in right there. If I locked in, I could definitely kill like 3 times more. But let's just see how much money these few spear stones from like a minute of grinding will get us. And 2.5 thousand, that is super good. That is more money than any ore will get us. Because if we just farm a bunch of ore instead of actually killing those people, we will get a bunch of money, but it will take like 5 times longer. But this way we gain money super fast, and I'll probably have a couple $1,000,000 by the next time I upload a video. Also, as I was mentioning earlier, make sure you accept Rowan's quest. So just jump in the cannon right here, and then right before we go in the cave, Rowan is right over here. I already completed all of his quests, but he has like 5 or 6 quests that we can do, and for each quest he gives us a bunch of XP and a bunch of money. Total, I think he gives us around $100,000 for all of his quests, which is a bunch of money. But anyway, essence is definitely the best way to get money. If you need to grind ore to craft good weapons so you can actually kill people, then with your extra ore, you want to forge them together. So that's the main thing that I talked about in my other money making video, is that instead of just selling your ore, you want to forge it together. So for an example, let's take this 15 bone eye. So let's toss 15 bone eye in here. Let's see how much it's worth. So it's worth $500, but instead of selling it, we can take it over to the forge over here. We can toss in all 15 bone eye, make sure armor is selected, let's click forge, and this is gonna make it over twice the value. So here we go, we have it crafted right here. It's almost $1,100 now, so we over double the value of it just by forging it together. And now of course we can take it to this dude over here and we can sell it. So this is only 15 bone eye. Wait a minute, let's sell it, let's click deal. And now instead of selling it to this guy over here, we just doubled it by forging it and then selling it to the weaponsmith. But I only recommend doing that with your ores, with ores that you don't need, and I only recommend mining ores if you need better armor and weapons. And I forgot to mention, by killing creatures we also get a bunch of runes, which you can then put these on your weapons to make them even more powerful. I would definitely recommend just picking out the best ones and then selling the rest, because having this many runes is pretty unnecessary, because probably only a few of these are actually good, and it's just taking up inventory space. But once you do have better armor and weapons, I recommend only grinding essence, because essence is definitely the best way to get money. If you need to upgrade your armor, make sure you do save a few essence though, because if you go over to the enhancer, and if we try to enhance any of our armor, so let's say these leggings right here, we are gonna need a few essence to actually enhance them, which I just realized I didn't enhance these leggings at all yet, and I also don't have any of these essence because I actually sold all of them. So I need to farm these essence again just so I can actually upgrade this thing right here. And for all of your armor, I recommend upgrading it until you get at least 2 rune slots. So that's not too difficult to do, just keep upgrading it until you get 2 rune slots, so then you can toss on 2 runes, and these will actually help you out a bunch. That's how I get all of these stats right here, because I craft it and then I get most of these, but then I toss on runes so I get even more. But anyway, that is the new fastest way to get money on the forge though. If this video helped you out, please make sure to smash that subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video.